It's a Top Ed Trade Day. Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Knuckman, the Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com, are here for our trader game. Round number one, young or old, the NASDAQ 100 is up 50% from 2022 lows. Is that 50 young or old when it comes to that hot rally?
50 is young. Look at Phil. Look at Phil. Now, the index has rallied from 11,000 to 16,000. So a breakup of 16,000, that targets 21,000. So there's a lot of upside left. Let's remember that the NASDAQ is up 1,450%. That's 1,450% since the 2008 low.
And it could go a lot higher. And we are seeing a dynamic like we saw back in the 90s with the evolution of the internet, .coms, right. And we're seeing that in artificial intelligence. And what we're seeing in that chart is, once again, technology, innovation
momentum
is moving the world. It's changing the way we think about the world. It changes our outlook. And that's what's great about capitalism in America and dynamic business, because, you know, what we see here is the striving by business to make the world a better place. And that's what we're seeing in this market.
Round number two, breakdown booster. Can the dollar breaking below 100 boost crude?
It can. I mean, if you look at what's happening here, there's so many dynamics that we've seen for crude oil that are really bullish that the market's been ignoring. You know, if we look at, for example, the declining rig counts, if we look at the drilled but uncompleted wells that have come off the market, we look at the fact that we've drained the strategic petroleum reserve, and we're facing a world where right now the risks to supplies are high because of the war in Ukraine. So we have this perfect setup, a very bullish setup in the market. The only thing that can probably stop this market from really rallying is an economic slowdown. Because if you look at the supply and demand balance, it's probably tighter than it's been in 30 years. And that doesn't bode well because there's no room for error. And if anything goes wrong, you could see a major price spike.
Not just yet, but we're getting very close. What will tell me that crude has made this bottom base as we get back above 80. We've been between 70 and 90 for more than a year. And so we made a great bottom base. A push above 80, which is the midpoint of that range, would tell me that we're on our way, up, and away, and oil's well.
Round number three, Ford tough. Are you tough enough to buy Ford stock and talk about a trade? Ford was trading around $4 back in 2020.
Well, more importantly is the fact that we were at 25 just in 2022. So we pulled back after that big rally run, that drive in Ford. Now we've been between 10 and 15 per year. The PE on Ford is 6. So it's an inexpensive stock. A breakout of this 15 range sends us to 20 very quickly. And the exact same chart exists in GM. If we can break above 40, they've got a PE of 5. So those are some good old school Dow type stocks that look really nice here at these levels.
Yeah, I mean, Ford was one of the ones that we liked way back when it was at $4 and $5, and that was one we recommended, I think, on this show. But there are some issues with Ford right now, and part of it is the EV revolution, right? A lot of these cars that they have on the lot are not selling, and I know the prices have come down for the cobalt and the nickel and things, but they're having a problem. You know, one of the things that when you look at this EV revolution, we're starting to realize that this wouldn't be happening without a lot of government intervention and check writing, right? And the problem is that we're starting to see is that it's already taken a strain on the power grid. So this evolution, you know, from the internal combustion engines to EV is not going to be as simple as a lot of people would like to have you believe.
Ticker time. Are the following sizzling tickers all true or all false? Heat, hot, sun.
True.
It's hot, and they're all true.
You guys are both winners. All are true, and you are hot too. Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.